Hello Sagittarius, welcome back. Today we're doing a reading for March 14th until March 20th, 2021. We will take a look into your recent past, the energy around you presently, and what's coming up for you. This will be for sun, moon, and rising signs in Sagittarius should you cross watch. And as always, this is a general reading and it just might not resonate for you. That's absolutely fine. Take the things that are for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. It means so much to me when you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So if today you're feeling especially generous, please do one of those things and know that it would mean the world to me. If this reading resonates for you, please do leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. Wow. Okay, overall energy for you, Sagittarius. This reading is the sun. We're talking happiness. We're talking abundance. An interesting spread in the recent past for you here. We have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Cups. So, coming to the end of a cycle in your life, and now, hands of fates have been doing what they do, rotating that wheel of fortune, and we're coming into a new cycle. We're using the momentum from closing up that old cycle to get us going on something new here, and you're feeling really good about it, feeling really energized around it, and feeling like it's very well aligned with your prosperity path forward. Coming into the present energy, we have the Strength card, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So we're building up confidence here, right, Sagittarius? You're feeling really good. You're working off of momentum right now, and that's allowing you to feel a bit more expansive, to feel a bit more confident, a little bit more like you're capable in a different way. You may be feeling a little bit like you have to have your defenses up right now, that you need to make sure that nobody is coming in, invading your space, stealing your energy, taking your ideas. I do think there's like a little bit of anxiety and worry about people disrupting your energy right now, because you're very focused on this happiness, this abundance, and you don't want anything or anyone coming in and interfering with how that feels for you right now. In the future energies, we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So a new opportunity in love coming in for you here, Sagittarius. And I think that is also going to make you feel really good. It's going to just be like, wow, everything seems to be working out right now. With the King of Cups here, if you're not dealing with a love interest who is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, though Scorpio and Sagittarius would be an interesting matchup. If not, it is somebody who is very nurturing, very creative. I think there's someone who would want you to be taking the lead, let you be, your exuberant, energetic, excitable self, and they're okay to be taking a back seat. It's going to feel like a really complimentary back and forth, this person, or relationship budding with this person. So overall, a lot of great things going on here for you, Sagittarius. You're in a good space right now. Let's take a look at the sun in the overall energy for you here. Six of Materials, Queen of Emotions, and the Hermit card. Yeah, it's like everything that you're putting into whatever you're working on right now is working out. It's coming back for you here. It's making you feel you know, not only more like, everything is working out for you, abundance is well within your reach, but less like you have to be alone work. I think you are also learning right now that you can rely on other people to help make things happen for you. You don't have to exist in a silo. You don't have to exist in a vacuum. You don't have to be responsible for everything for yourself all the time. That is a hard lesson I do think you're learning right now, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. I don't think there's anything in the recent past I need to touch, but let's look at this Seven of Swords in the present energy. Knight of Inspiration, Page of Emotions, and the Hanged Muse. Yeah, Sag, it's almost like a bit of a fear that if you stop moving forward, and you lose that momentum, that you won't get it back, or somebody else will pick it up and run with it and kind of leave you trailing behind, if that makes sense. This comes back to feeling worry that people may be trying to steal a bit of your energy right now. But I see that you definitely feel worry about slowing down too much or coming to a halt in some way, and that just ruining all of the good things that are kind of moving right now. That also being said, I do get some sense of energy that I'd say you're aware of whatever this budding romance is, even though it hasn't been spoken about just yet. But there's a little bit of fear that if you start to partition energy and pour some of that into a romantic relationship, that will stall your progress with everything else that you're working on. So maybe a little bit about changing our mindset around how a relationship can add to or detract from our lives. That needs to happen here. We'll look at the Seven of Wands as well. Five of Inspiration, Ace of Emotions, and the Devil. Yeah, there's fear that if you give into love or give into a love connection, that's going to create, boundaries for you. It's going to create blocks for you. It's going to create obstacles for you, that it might put you in a space where you have to care for somebody else and you really only feel you have the capacity to care for yourself right now. I think it's just fear because, you have a lot of momentum here, Sagittarius, and everything is moving. Everything is going forward and everything feels really good for you. Everything feels very much like it's moving in the direction you want it to. And you're fearful that if you change the dynamic of anything going on in your life right now, that might stop. But you need to understand that momentum in one area of your life doesn't need to be affected by also adding momentum to another part of your life. You don't have to see, projects, work, friendships moving this way. And then like, ooh, if I add love, the wheel doesn't start going this way. Okay? It's just a secondary wheel moving to the side. I don't know if that was a really great analogy, but there's so much kind of inherent fear here that giving into love will mean stalling everything else I'm doing, and I don't think it needs to be that way. We'll look in the future energies here at this Ace of Cups. Whoop. The Sun coming back out. Three of Voices and the Wheel. Yeah, there's fear here. This person makes you feel really good, makes you feel happy, makes you feel like you could do things together to build more, to get more momentum, to start on something new. But you're carrying some fear that you're going to be let down, that you're going to end up a little bit heartbroken here, Sagittarius. And I think you may be using, oh, what if I lose momentum in the rest of my life as an excuse. To not pursue it for fear that it won't work out and you'll end up getting hurt. So, be honest with yourself about the whys. Okay, let's look at this King of Cups as well. Page of Materials, Four of Inspiration, and the Ten of Voices. Yeah, you've got some letting go to do, Sagittarius, before I think you're really going to be able to give to this connection. But this connection does offer stability. This connection could be long-lasting. This could be a person that will fulfill you in the long term in a number of ways. I think energetically with this page of materials showing up here, this person will be okay with a slow pace. So don't feel like opening the door means that you have to open it all the way. You can start slow, and I believe this person is going to be receptive to that. We will take one last message from Spirit for you here. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You got some inspiration going on around you here with all of this momentum, Sagittarius, and it's going to start to accelerate your career path forward, your ability to thrive in a material world here forward. So be cognizant of where information is coming from and how it might best serve you, and keep an open mind about things. Don't hold on too rigidly to how everything is moving right in this moment, because there's one thing that is inevitable in this world, and that is change. And that includes relationships and other projects and other momentum. There's nothing wrong with change. It's not something to be scared of, and I believe in you. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please do subscribe and share this video, and we'll see you next week.